You and I. What's up, what's up, what's up? We back.
So this is our first video, and we're gonna let you guys get to know us on how we
meet,
got together, kinda. It's a funny story. You wanna go? I think I should go. Let me tell you. So, I was at work minding my business. I worked at Pizza Hut at the time. And I get a message from somebody. I don't know. Usually that irritates me. Like, what y'all trying to add me for? Like, nobody wants you. But for some reason, I answered him back. And he said he knew me. He was like, what's up, Shavy? Blah, blah, blah. That's my Facebook name. And I was like, hello, whatever. He was like, oh, you don't remember me? No. He's like, oh, I met you with your friend, whatever. I'm like, yo, this guy's lying. Like, no, I never met you. So I call my friend who's mutual friends with him on Facebook. And see, one of my pet peeves.
So she had her friend up. Her friend wanted the cop.
No, she didn't.
No, I'm just messing with you.
We're not gonna get into that. But she was like, oh, he mad thirsty. And he just hitting you up because he sent you comment on my stuff. Which is honestly the truth. Why he added me. So, long story short, I'm talking to him. He's like, I know you. So, I'm like, okay, if you know me, you know my name. He was like, I forgot it. That's not true. So, he's like, he seen me walking with my friend, blah, blah, blah.
You guys gotta, like, gas it up. I knew it, though.
He really didn't. So, whatever. I find out that I don't know him, and he thought I was my other friend. So I was like, whatever. You cool. I'm gonna talk to you. So we talking. You know what this mother sucker does? As he's talking to me, he goes and hit up the correct friend and try to get with her. But what he don't know is that my friends don't play that. So once she know I'm already talking to you, she's not going to answer. So I got upset, blah, blah, blah. So I'm talking to him, remind you, I'm telling him so much things so that he don't want to, try to talk to me or nothing. I'm telling him, I have a son. He's now about to be 4. The best thing that's ever happened to me. Tell him I have a son, usually that's supposed to push guys away. Then I tell him I'm crazy.
I don't know why, no.
I'm crazy. I got issues.
I think that's in my family, man. I think you like that crazy stuff.
I got jealousy
My mother's
issues,
crazy.
Kind of bipolar. And he doesn't. So, you know what he does? He calls me the next day and he said he wants to take me out. Backwards.
No. She greedy, though. She like, oh, I want to get some food. Take me out to get something to eat.
That's the best way to me is to my...
But our first date was type crazy, though. I'm not going to front.
First date.
We didn't even want to go. We wanted to go
to the sex museum.
Yeah,
and we were lost.
Then we met up with her cousin. And
for some reason, my cousin was across the street. Remind you, I spoke to them earlier that day.
Yeah, they was telling us that the sex museum is not a go.
It was whack. They said it was whack. But I heard, personally, that it's good if you go with fun people. I'm a museum type of person, so I probably would have had fun. So we get, we see them, whatever. We change our plans to go with them or whatever. So we meet them. Before we meet them in Harlem, he wants to take me to a restaurant or whatever. I want to go to BBQ's, but he's like, no, like BBQ's is trash. But I had sweatpants and sneakers on. Like, I was not trying to eat nowhere fancy. And he was like, no, I want to take you out. You know what I asked for? A gyro. I'm cheap.
She's a messy eater.
Yeah, he was really like...
sloppy as hell, man. That must run in her family.
No, it's
sloppy eaters, man.
It's a gyro. How the hell you supposed to eat that neat?
Try. You gotta try to eat the meat. Like,
that nigga was eating that shit neat as hell, though. And then we went to McDonald's, and I asked for a complimentary cup of water, and he was too scared to do that.
Yeah, I'll be scared. I'm a chicken. I don't mess with that. I'm a chicken, man. But
if you get a cup of water, you get a cup of water. Ain't nothing wrong with asking. It's tap.
So
it's free.
After we done met up with the cousins and all that,
we went to...
Then we went about our way.
No, we went
Then we met up with them later.
That's when we went to get something to eat.
Yeah.
And then we met up with them later. We went to the wackest movies. I think it was Paranormal Activity 4.
That shit was
doo-doo. And I paid.
Wasn't
he
even
paid
scary.
for.
It felt like I was in like a, I don't know. It just felt like a corny movie. Like it was like one of those corny, scary movies. Like
it wasn't even scary.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was really funny though. But
it was 30. He paid for me and him. I had to pay for my 2 cousins. It was $36.
But you know,
for some whack ass movie. Then we tried to get into another movie that was even whacker.
Wait, how you skipping all the important stuff? She gonna skip how when she was feeling me. How she made the move on me.
Yeah.
I kissed on her forehead trying to be a gentleman.
Me on the forehead. He's
she
not
made
my
the move
father.
on me. Like she tried to make the move on me. You know what I'm saying?
I grabbed his face and I kissed him.
She fronted like, oh, I don't like you, this, that. But she made the move on me. Come on, man, who wouldn't?
No, stop it. You're trying to act cuter than what you are. I did make a move because, like, what the fuck are you kissing me on my forehead for? Like, I'm not your daughter.
But,
so I grabbed him and kissed him. I'm the type of person who takes charge.
But we didn't really think that we was going to be, clicking.
We wouldn't have thought that we was going to be together because, after
we both
he told me.
Two different type of people. It's crazy how 2 different people could connect. But,
he told me that he thought this was going to be a hit it and miss. I mean, hit it and quit.
That's all good.
Did turn out, tracked his ass. He's still here. But it was, it was like the worst, best day. He had a girl calling his phone all damn day. Oh, let me tell you how he lied to his job. He done told his job that he was going to Pennsylvania. He was in Pennsylvania with his mother, and he wasn't going to make it to work. Why did his mother show up at his job looking for him? I said, you're supposed to, have everybody with your lie. You're not supposed to make a lie and nobody knows. Like, what the hell? That shit was so funny. I should have known that he was a bad liar from then.
Man, this girl was obsessed with me, man.
He's lying. He tried to buy me sneakers at every store. Every store.
I'm talking about the other chick, man.
Oh, the other girl.
She's obsessed too. She's crazy.
I'm not obsessed.
But yeah, so that's how we pretty much met.
And from then,
it was cool though.
We grew. He's the only guy that's met my son, and my son, I personally think, likes him more than me, which is not fair.
I'm a cool dude, but that's how life is, man. Relationships is ups and downs, But sometimes it's crazy how when you meet a person, you really wouldn't think you would be with that person or maybe move in. People talk, said that we was crazy that we just decided to just move in
after like
take that
3
leap
months.
of faith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they don't know the story behind it. We didn't just move in like, oh, I'm in love with you, let's move in.
Yeah, but that's another story in itself. So, that's all. And she gonna wipe her dirty hands on me. You see how she crazy is?
Okay.
You hurt? Well, that's it, man. But
yeah, we're too.
Let us know, man. Let us know. That's how we first met. Everybody's different though. I know everybody has crazy stories.
So basically, we met off of Facebook.
This
wasn't a catfish.
Social media now you can't do it because you probably get your ass killed or robbed.
Yeah, I should have robbed his ass. That's what I should have did.
But yeah,
that's what I should have did.
All love though, y'all. Thank y'all for watching the Monroe. Oh, my bad. The Siobhan and Monroe show.
Get it right. All right.
Stay tuned. We're gonna have more. We're gonna post videos about what you want us to speak about and different things, man. Reality, life. The real, the fake. Holla.